Just go back, let's look at the film, let's figure out what we can do to be better. The guys continued to battle, but really it's just about let's stay together. Let's not let this little bit of adversity that we're going through divide us, and it's my job to make sure that we continue to work as hard as we can to look inward, find the solutions, and just get better. There's nothing we can do about this performance other than learn from it, and that's all I know how to do. That's what we will do, and we're going to work as hard as possible to do that.
This is uncharted territory for you, Sean. You've never lost 3 games
Yep.
in a row. How are you going to kind of navigate this?
Yeah, the same way that you navigate through a win or a loss, and that's go back to work, try to find a way to just continue to get better, use every opportunity as a learning experience. Was it a humbling day for us? Absolutely, but it's something that we're going to learn from. We're not going to let it demoralize us. That's a good football team. They did a nice job. We didn't do enough collectively, and we'll all look inwardly, and we'll figure out how to be better moving forward. I don't have any updates on those guys right now, Lindsay.
The defensive line for the 49ers had a strong day today. How much does that dictate your play calling when the protection might not quite be there?
Yeah, it does. I mean, credit them. They did a nice job. And we started out, and there was a handful of things that went on. It's really why you can't wait to just go back, because there were so many situations that took place after that first drive where we had some opportunities when you get it in there and you don't punch it in from inside the one with a couple chances. But there's some things that, really throughout the game, it's kind of a little bit of a whirlwind. No excuses, but we'll all look at it. We'll figure out how we can be better moving forward, Vinny.
That first drive sure looked different from anything we've seen.
Yeah. I thought the guys came out ready to go. I mean, to be able to have a 7-play drive, 7 runs, all manageable down in distances. There was a good enthusiasm. There was a good juice, and and that was the way that you wanted to start. But we got to do a better job after that of being able to continue that momentum, and those are things that we'll look to figure out how to do that.
Your defense, 2 takeaways there. What were they able to provide for you guys?
Yeah, they gave us a chance. I thought they did a lot of really good things. They played hard. There was opportunities to be had that we didn't capitalize on, and it's about playing better as a team, and that's what we have to do.
How do you think Malcolm Brown and Darrell Henderson did in place of Tom?
Yeah, I thought, really in some spurts, again, until you go back and look at the film, it's always hard to say, but there were some good, hard physical runs. Clearly, the first 2 runs that Darrell had were really exciting, where you could see the speed and the athleticism, and then there's always some things that we can look at to be better. I think, we've all got to do that. I certainly am a part of that, and that's what we'll do, but I thought those guys had some positive moments, and until you really go back and evaluate the entirety of the film, Gary, it's hard to say kind of an overall approach.
You were just in there with the players. Can you get a quick handle on where they are?
Yeah, I mean, I trust that this is a mentally tough team. We got mentally tough people in our building. This is a real opportunity to be what we say we are, and we're just going to go to work. We're going to stay together. We're not going to let the outside in influences, create a divide with us, and that's something that I trust we will do, and we're going to work as hard as possible just to continue to be solution oriented, and that's all I know how to do.
Particularly low passing yards for Jared today. What do you think of his performance, and what kind of way do you see that?
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, really, when you look at it, I want to say there was maybe 6 throws we had in the first half. We only had, 25 or so plays. So, in a lot of instances, because we were running it, and, there were some different things where they did a nice job controlling some possessions that led to that. And then by the time you end up getting into some of those situations where you are throwing it a little bit more, they got a great defense, and they're kind of pinning their ears back and going, and it's really hard to be able to get into true rhythm there.
Particularly along the line, but really now almost all over the field. You guys, there's a lot less continuity than you've had over the last couple of years. When you have to figure out what to do next and make those adjustments, what changes when you don't have that continuity?
Well, I think really it's just figuring it out. Just kind of like what you ask is, all right, let's figure out the best way to maximize guys' skill sets, get that rapport going, and that's a very vital part of football. Football is the greatest team sport there is, and we're going to continue to do that, continue to try to develop guys, and that's really that's the only way that we can go and move forward and try to be, like I said, solution-oriented. I think probably just dropped the ball, kind of just a very rare occurrence. But when that does happen, that ended up being a big play for the first play of the start of the second half, and just didn't work out in our favor. Okay, thanks.